Hello,
Okay.
everybody.
All right. If you want to sing a little something, and we'll get started.
Oh God.
You can just call me
Um.
Lesage. It's all right. You don't have to call me
So,
God. It's
yeah, we don't need to. All right, Terrence.
okay. Thanks for catching that.
One of my main things is I actually really struggle to figure out which songs work for me.
Hmm.
But I have a couple options. Well, okay, I'll try my first option, which is the one my grandma usually asks me to karaoke.
Ah, it's always a good option.
Just a moment. I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movie, and I'm not proud of my address. Heart is pounding. In a torn up town, no postcode envy, but every song's like gold teeth, gray goose dripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, stretched in the hotel room. We don't care. We're
Okay.
driving Cadillacs in our dreams.
Let's here, I got some stuff for you.
Okay.
Here's now I hear the sound of your voice. I have my own kind of desire to
Uh-huh.
unlock a lot of your natural lows because you have a really rich voice.
I I do I yeah. My other
Um
option was Frank Sinatra in the original key. So
I mean, yeah, that would have been fine, but let's do this one, right?
okay.
Let's make grandma happy, you know? Grandma's earned it.
Sure.
All right. So obviously these are this can be kind of like an anxiety provoking way to do this. So we're gonna do
Hmm.
what I do with a lot of folks, and we're just gonna do
Sure.
a lot of that breathing stuff and yada yada yada. Okay?
Yeah.
You're welcome to sit for this, by the way.
I'm in
Um,
bed.
that
I'm
works
on my
too.
tummy.
Uh, you're on your tummy.
I'm on my tummy.
All right, that makes this harder.
I can sit up though. I can.
If
I
you
can do
can
that.
if you lay down on your back, it's actually better.
Okay.
Let's do this. If you want to lay down, you need to lay down. You can lay down. I'm going to show you an image on how
Sure.
the I want this to go down. I'm going to do what's called an Alexander lay down. Looks like real quick.
So let's take a moment here to know.
Yep, see. All right. See
And-
this real quick?
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see it.
All right. So a pillow might be too much. Okay.
Okay.
You want the basically the base of the head here to align with this like the major vertebra. Like, not that you would be able to just know to distinguish, but like yeah, just like a book's worth is plenty.
Okay.
Now, when you do
Oh,
this, let me know if your knees like fall to the side.
okay. Just a moment then while I do that.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah,
I get my dang pillow pile out of the way. Hold on.
yeah. Clenched fist behind the head would not be ideal for other reasons. Yeah,
Yeah, because then you move your shoulders and everything up too, which does stuff, right?
yeah. Also, the act of clenching your fist. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I got it.
When you put your feet in that way, and I'll show the image again. Is this easy for you to do, or do you have to hold things to keep them in this position?
I will uh probably have to hold a little bit and also
What you can do,
oh,
because
uh-huh.
ideally you don't. What you can do is you can move your heels
I actually
out.
am not sure if I'll be able to stay in that position.
Okay.
It's activating my pots a little bit. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. But go ahead and put a pillow under your knees, like here, so that you can rest comfortably, like that. Would that be possible?
I can certainly try.
Okay. And
Um,
if that doesn't work, you let me know.
yeah.
We'll we don't need to be
I'll do
picky
that.
about that. I'll just tell you what the thing, like why this is ideal and what the consequence of not lifting the knees a little bit is. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. No, that was weird. I went to get into position and I started getting all like lightheaded and woozy because I think it was activating my pots. I'm so sorry.
You're good. No,
Uh,
why would you apologize for that? whatever you
I'm
whatever
chronic
you
apologize.
yeah, no, don't apologize for that. Whatever adjustments you need to make is I'm going to work with you, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Pardon any shuffling, everybody. Okay, try. I can. Yeah, it's really hard for me to be on my back flat in any capacity.
Okay.
Usually I end up elevated, so it might be better for me to sit up.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, no worries. Okay,
Okay.
since that one's not working out for me, what else shall we try?
Uh, you're sitting up.
I am sitting up now.
feet are on the floor comfortably?
I can do that. I will have to turn to the side. Oops. Knocked over my water. Okay, I'm sitting up, feet are on the floor.
Feeling good?
Yes. Are you still able to hear me okay?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
All right. So place your hand on your lower back. Breathe into your hand. You just do that for a little bit. Make sure the lower back is moving easily. And if there's anything that's that you're feeling that might get in the way of that, you just let me know. But otherwise, take your time with this. You there? You? Can't hear if you're talking, by the way.
Okay. Can you hear it now?
Now I can hear you, yeah.
Okay. When I was moving stuff around, I bumped my microphone cord, so it's angry at me now.
Happens. Yeah. Let's sat on my
It's
mic
better
cord and it just went a little crazy. Yeah.
now. I think we're
Um
back in now though.
Dope. All right. Yeah. So try try breathing into the lower back. You can place your hand there.
Okay. Hand is placed.
All right. Go ahead and breathe into that, and just let out a hum. You might need to turn up the gain on your mic a little bit, and/or
Especially if I'm facing away. Let me do some
yeah.
adjustments.
As I'm working on your posture, I'm like, wait a minute, mine's jacked. Let me fix that real quick. Okay, maybe I'll get a desk, guys. Okay, maybe you convinced me that that might be a good idea. Perhaps, just maybe.
If it's all right with you, I think I'm actually going to really quickly drag my computer chair in here, and then I can face the microphone, which will help a lot.
Sure, that is more than okay with me. Yeah, there's no rush. Or one more box. I think that's the winning suggestion, Schuster. I wasn't shrimping. I was sitting cross-legged, which is slightly better. Track is stuck in my head. Kind of a banger. I have a desk. It's just tiny. My setup is so jacked. I've showed it on stream a few times. It's made people vomit. It's bad. So I have a lot of stuff. Yeah. The problem. All right. Okay. So yeah, just that breathing, a little hand on the lower back, one on your chest maybe as well, and just let out a hum. Do that for a bit. Take your time on the inhale, just the inhale.
What was on the inhale?
Just seeing how your chest and your lower back are moving. Okay?
Okay.
And we'll as you're locking into that and listening to that, it's going to help with the nerves.
I can hear my heart pounding, making the humming jump.
But it's good that means you're loose enough that the heart pounding is affecting things. That's actually a good sign in terms of tension.
Okay.
So, yeah. Stomach.
I can hear it.
It's all right. This is really good practice for performing, right?
Okay.
This goes away, by the way. The intensity, if you're not anxious when you're performing, it's actually a bad sign, but the intensity of the anxiety goes away. It becomes more manageable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and place a hand on your stomach and one on your chest and make sure that that's
Okay.
moving readily as well.
Yeah, my lower back wasn't moving as much, but my chest and my tummy definitely do rise and fall.
Okay, good. And yeah, go ahead and place a hand on your lower back then. Let's focus on that. Okay, place the hand on the chest again. When you hum, your chest shouldn't move that much. Okay?
Okay. It's not really moving at all.
Well, yeah, but now it sounds different.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm too busy focusing on other stuff.
Well, good. I'm going to try to do that so that you can't focus on the anxiety, right? I'm going to just give you a lot of mental work to do. We got to start with this. Put your hands on your rib cage.
Okay.
You know, with this. Or,
like on the sides?
Yeah, and make sure your shoulders can move real easy. Make sure
a little too easy. I've got hypermobility.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, Katie was showing me that. I have the opposite problem. I'm a ball of tension.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can. Got some parlor tricks to show people. They hate it every time. Hum again?
Yeah, please. Now one hand on the chest again.
Okay.
Good. Place your hands in between your where your legs go into your hips. Okay.
Okay.
Try to breathe that like low.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then hum again.
Mm-hmm. Everyone hears a difference, right? You hear it, Q?
I've had to do it again. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
Yeah. So we're working towards something. All right. And one hand on the rib cage here.
Okay.
Same thing. One hand on the head.
Hand placed.
Mm-hmm. Now, good. When you start the note, move one hand to the chest. Make sure it doesn't
Okay.
like contract too much when you start the exhale. Okay.
Okay.
Hands up here on the jaw. Okay.
Okay.
And when you do this, make sure you can roll your head around, decently.
Okay.
Could be some tension here. Okay. Ooh.
For sure. I do clench my jaws and tense my shoulders a lot.
Same though. Same.
It's gotten to the point where I like regularly have to be like, okay, stop doing what you're doing to your jaw now.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah.
Okay. And then hum again.
Mm-hmm. You feel this a little easier?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah. And I didn't lose as much breath at the beginning where I get kind of like
Your onset was more gentle. So place one hand on your shoulder like this. Make sure you can breathe into the shoulder.
Okay.
See how vibrato is kind of creeping in?
Part of that is I didn't know how much vibrato I was supposed to be putting in because I tend to use a lot naturally.
Go for it. Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Let it go. That's so too much breath there.
Yeah.
Vibrato fine, but the onset we gotta make sure that's nice and easy.
Put it all together.
Yeah. Also, not easy to do when your heart's pounding a gajillion miles a minute.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's
One hand on the lower back. That's okay. We're working on it.
okay.
It's sounding, yeah, it's sounding better. And kind of, you know where the solar plexus is?
About.
Okay. So like, take your collarbone, you go down where your rib cage meets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right in the center.
Yeah. Put your hand just below the solar plexus and breathe into that. Chest and jaw. Jaw starts a little tight. Okay. So.
Okay. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Give some time to just observe like where your neck, your jaw, your shoulders are kind of going. Make sure that the bottom of your stomach is able to move really easily so that your lower back can also free up. Take some time to just pay attention to that on inhale. Don't even worry about making a sound, okay?
Okay. I think I have a tendency to like when I'm trying to like sit upright and get the right breath in, if I let myself slip, I start slipping my jaw backwards, like with the tension a little bit, like pulling it back a little bit. Weird. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Okay.
Place your hand. So where you right here. So let me show you the muscle that I think might be causing that. Because hand on the chest might be a little general. I think it's this right here. Let me show you this.
That would really, that's actually kind of scary because you can't even see me. That would track, especially because of the position I'm in all the time. Those muscles tend to be contracted in all the time for me, very frequently, especially because I'm like on my elbows in bed a lot, which I've kind of, okay, yeah. All right.
Breathe into that. How would you hear that specific muscle being contracted? I don't know, to be honest with you. This one I just vibe. I don't know. I just hear it. Yeah, so when you're working with this, now pay attention to the shoulder and the jaw and how they connect. Those are tight for me too.
Yeah, it's actually like a little bit like I can feel like even just like sitting upright and trying as I'm like relaxing a bit more, and paying more attention to this kind of stuff and like trying to breathe into it, like I could feel a little bit of like like when you can tell it's tight, you can feel the tension, and there's like that very faint hint of pain, not like excruciating,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. That
uh,
when you release it, it's contracted for so long that yeah, releasing it it makes it sore.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. That happens with my lower back a lot. Now you heard that, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Oh goodness.
yeah. So let's do more of that.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, it's
Wait.
gonna take some time because it's real tight. It's real tight. So yeah, this is the unlock. By the way, also, getting that loose will have the added benefit of increasing your vocal endurance just talking and streaming.
Oh, that's true. More
Yeah,
motivation to work on
yeah.
it.
So this is good. So yeah, small detail, and we're going to spend a lot of time on it because it clearly this is helping a lot with the sound.
Okay. Water. I'm like getting tripped up on like whether to make a straight tone or vibrato, because normally when I'm like just karaoke or whatever, it kind of just happens and I don't think about it a lot. Right now I'm thinking about a lot.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so this is why, it takes time and practice and time and more practice and more time and playing with it and all that.
Okay.
You know, what's going to
So
happen?
this.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry.
No, go for it.
Oh, I was just gonna say. So this is like something that I would want to then incorporate into like my warm ups, and so when I do those, maybe like with like trying to be mindful of this and do similar practices each time.
Let's talk about practice. So you've heard my
Sure.
Myelin spiel, right?
Uh,
If you haven't,
Perhaps I'm not sure what you're referring to.
all right. It's good. Always feel clever when no one's heard this spiel
For those
before.
who don't know, definitely not me.
Yeah. This spiel makes me always kind of clever because it's a little meta. All right. This fatty tissue, or I guess cell, is myelin. It wraps around a neuron. Okay. What this does is it allows signals between neurons to transmit more quickly. It's responsible for coordination. So when people talk muscle memory, what they're really saying is myelin. Now here's the problem that people get wrong, tremendously wrong. Myelin does not build through repetition. Myelin does not build because you spent hours on a thing. Myelin only builds when you interrupt forgetting. Meaning, once you're able to do a thing, play around with it, you stop, and then you do it again in a few moments. By constantly recalling the coordination, that's when you improve. So when you're actually getting something and you're nailing it, time to stop, right?
Okay.
So when we practice, it's as many little moments as you can possibly get. You're on the bathroom, take a breath, maybe two. Walking in the kitchen, a moment, a breath, maybe two. This is why people who really love a thing or have to self-stim and self-soothe or just are naturally curious about a thing, that's why like people can get sick talented, because throughout their life, every time they have like a fleeting moment, they just bring up a thing.
Makes
Right?
sense. Me
So
doodling and all of my classwork and homework and
exactly.
everything I could get my hands on at any
Exactly.
moment of the day. Makes sense.
So warm-ups are fine, but you will need them a lot less if you just practice in this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That
So
makes sense.
yeah, and it's actually a lot easier, right? Because like
Yeah.
I'm not telling you to block out an hour of time. Listen, if that worked, I'd be god
Great.
tier. I really wish I knew about this earlier. No one practiced longer or more disciplined than I in conservatory. I was a machine. There is one violinist who did it as hard as I did. Doesn't work. Doesn't matter because it's not how you get good. So
Okay.
now that you've completely forgotten how to do what I told you to do,
Let's do it again.
exactly. Yeah. See why I love this explanation? Makes me sound smarter than I am.
You are smart. Don't let yourself talk yourself down. We wouldn't be here
Yeah,
if you
but
weren't.
appreciate it.
And that's my bravado of trying to pretend that I'm adding anything of value to this lesson.
Ha ha. I mean, by doing this, you help people because I can post it and people with similar problems hopefully, you know.
That's a good thought. Makes it a little easier, actually.
Mm-hmm. Not just a harmony boy, not just an anime girl. Thanks, guys.
I am also cutting myself off earlier because I can sustain them for a long time, but I also don't want to be obnoxious.
What's obnoxious about it? It's a note. Just
Fair
sustain a
enough.
note. I'm a tenor. What, do you think you can out obnoxious me?
Fair point.
I will bury you under obnoxiousness.
It's probably easy. I don't make as much noise.
There's that too. Yeah. You feel how it got a little easier on the end there?
It did. It did. I did feel that.
Place your hand on your neck.
Okay.
Back of the neck.
Back of the
And one
neck.
hand's still
All right.
on this thing, because this thing be real tight. This,
Sure.
by the way, this isn't actually your problem. This is working really hard for some other point of tension that I have yet to figure out. I think it might be your, let me see. Let's figure this out. Your serratus, I think, is what's here.
Literally me when I was just thinking if I should tell you, and then you said the word, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna see where that is. I think you're spot on. You're a heckin' wizard, Harry. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, this is pulling you back, and so this muscle's working way too hard. This is a symptom.
Counteract.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I actually have a lot of similar problems as you, so I'm like checking in.
Yeah, you did mention that you were in bed for a while as well, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
That would make sense. Back of neck.
Do you hear how her tone became much less nasal, and did you feel that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So,
and there wasn't as much like work because sometimes I can like feel the air up in the nasal cavity a little more than you. I didn't feel it as much there.
Yeah, this is why like people try to fix a lot of nasality. You're focusing on all this stuff up here. But the reality is that these larger muscles are going to pull down quite a bit and affect quite a bit of all of these muscles here. Look at all these tiny little things. All of them. All of them have insertions, these larger muscles. In some way, shape, or form. You can tell someone to lift their soft palate. Won't do them any good if the serratus is tight. Or the lat. You name it.
It's cool. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I have these exact same problems. I'm like checking in with my body. I'm like, my God. That's it. Yeah. While paying attention to that, go ahead and sing the song now.
Goodness.
See you, Matt.
Okay, I gotta bring the lyrics back up.
That's fine. That's fine. I have to do that all the time.
Lost them.
I still do that with Music Box of Fate. I've been singing for a month. Yeah, still do it.
I'll move my other monitor.
I'll explain it in more detail, maybe a little later. But I gotta prioritize. Kyo. But I'll try to explain why, and more specifically, this helps a lot. Can I get a massage to get the stiffness out? If you have chronic stiffness, like due to fascia or knots, that helps a lot. However, we live life. What are you going to do? Get a massage every time before you sing? Not really reasonable. So knowing how to identify tension and release it willfully is extremely important. It's a very important skill.
Got the lyrics.
Yeah, and yeah, the massage, like, if you have habits of how you use your body, massaging is going to maybe correct that a little bit, but only for so long, and you're going to go right back to your habits. So anyway, no problem.
I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies. And I'm not proud of my address. In a torn up town, no postcode envy. And every song's like gold teeth, gray goose dripping. Oh, dripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care.
Well, hold on. You're sounding great, and you got mad at yourself.
Because I forgot the lyrics and I had my eyes closed.
Okay, but in doing that, you got mad, and then you kind of forgot to pay attention to this, right?
I did.
Yeah. You can always say la la la. You forget, right?
That's true. But everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royals. It don't run in our blood. Ah! It don't run in our blood. That kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You could call me Queen Bee.
That's all right. Like, here's what's happening. You have this habit of chronic tension. Okay? I have it too. Here's what I've been doing this whole time. Okay? I'm setting up for a little Myelin moment. Okay, so you can chill because I'm gonna have a spiel, so you can take a little bit of a rest. Okay, just to give you a sense of the challenge that you have here. So these muscles, this and more importantly the serratus, are causing you to like crank your neck, and it's causing a lot of shoulder tension and all that. And that's what's drooping your soft palate, tensing your jaw, and causing nasality. Good news, mainly if you just work on that, you'll make a lot of progress. The challenge is that, and where you need to extend some patience to yourself, is that I am trying to reduce those contractions and have been since I pointed them out. I'm having trouble doing it. And I've done this for a bit. So, like, right now I'm having a hard time releasing that tension. And I've been trying since, like, quietly in the background as you're working on this. I'm like, oh God, let me do that. Let me try that. I'm just trying to pay attention and release it. I'm making progress. All I've been doing, I have the luxury of it, just focusing on that because like I could wake up hungover and help people if they're singing. It's not hard for me. Unless it's beatboxing, because there's a lot of weird stuff going on that I don't know much about. But like, it's hard for me. And I've been singing for 20 years. So, trained. I've been singing my whole life. I've been trained for 20 years. So, it takes time. So when things creep back in, understandable, right? It's like some chronic tension stuff. But now you know. So now you'll take moments and you'll improve it, and things will get better over time. Fair, right?
Yes.
All right. So now that I've made you forget, now let's interrupt forgetting. Ooh.
And we'll never be royals. It don't run in our blood. Ah, it don't run in our blood.
You felt it, though. You felt it, right?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Your soft palate was up because stuff wasn't being, concocted around. And then your soft palate dropped, and you're like, oh, no, damn it. So that you recognize it is massive, right? Because that makes it so much easier to check in. So that's actually gigantic.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's not going to go away anytime soon. It's just going to get better and better.
A little, yeah.
Yeah, think of it as a gradient, not on-off, right?
Yeah, I never expected it to be something that was just going to be one and done.
Yeah.
Either way, it's definitely going to be something. I mean, like, that's been my whole recovery journey. It's like little bits at a time.
Yeah, relatable. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, check in.
And we'll never be around. Oh, yeah.
No, go for it. No, I was going to. Sorry, go for it.
No, you. And we'll never be royals. It don't run in our blood. That kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me relax again. Let me be your ruler. You could call me Queen Bee. And we'll never be royals. It don't run in our blood. Kind of luck's just ain't for us. Relax.
That's all right. Let's wind down because we only got a few minutes left.
Okay.
Good job.
Thank you.
That's progress.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I've been quiet because it's just a lot to like focus on and think of, and
yeah. So
being in touch with what my body is happening in my body is hard for me on a good day.
Yeah, I never want anyone, and I when it comes to lessons, like this is kind of sacred for me. You don't need to worry about being entertaining, okay? You don't have to worry about anything other than, being selfish and getting the benefit of this. I usually don't even look at chat much, right? Like this I full well understand tanks my viewership. I know that. I'm okay with it, okay? Because like it's all worth, for you to have a moment. You're like, oh man, that was holding me back, and then you can lift your soft palate now, and you can have more freedom with your voice. That's what this is all about. That's the whole point of everything I do, is this. Baji called me during my lesson with Carl, and as giddy and fangirly as I am for that hero of a human being, and I'm gassing her up hard because if she ever watches this, she's gonna squirm.
She deserves it.
Yeah.
First of all, I ain't gonna stop you.
Yeah, but also it's funny if I gas her up and she watches anything, she gets really uncomfortable. But that's funny to do.
Souther.
Yeah, but I was like, and I told her, I said, any other time you can interrupt me for literally anything, I'll answer, but just not these.
Yeah.
You know. So thank you for coming on and all that. Yeah, and I say this for the next student, for anybody comes on, whoever sees this. This is about whoever the student is at the time and paying it forward. Okay? So I'll see you. I'll see you Tuesday for different reasons, but
yes, it's true.
Yeah, but go ahead and schedule. It's going to take you a little bit. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Week and a half to 2 weeks, maybe 3, but I don't think 3, because I can help you. It might get to the point where you kind of forget how to check into it, or you might need a little help.
Yeah, I think 2 weeks sounds good. If that's chill with you, I can do that.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks as always.
All right.
You're great. Doing good work.
Thanks.
And everybody appreciates it. Even you know. That's why you got all those donos. So while I'm still here and have air, get loved on, nerd.
Thanks. I'm trying to accept it. That's yeah, I'm trying to accept it. We talked about why it's a little difficult, but it's also incredibly healing. I'm gonna have to stop talking about it before I get emotional again. So
it's payback because you made me tear up by telling me to be selfish, because I have not been given permission to be selfish like ever.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks.
All right.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.